Welcome to the Power 5 Stocks of the Week for the week of November 27th through, believe it or not, December 1st.
Oh dear.
This is a series I do here on my channel that comes out 30 minutes prior to market open each and every Friday. The group of stocks in today's video features an average dividend yield of 1.57%, a payout ratio under 30%, and a more than 14% 5-year dividend growth rate, all while outperforming the market by more than 2.5 times over the past 10 years. No matter if you're looking for quality dividend stocks with higher yields, great dividend growth rates, or something in between, this series is sure to have something for you. Now let's go ahead and see where I got this list and how I was able to narrow it down. As many of you know, the first step in my process is to head over to marketbeat.com for a fresh list of dividend stocks with ex-dividend dates of this coming week. This week, there was a massive list of 270 stocks with ex-dividend dates between November 27th and December 1st. Next up was to see how many of those stocks had a dividend streak of at least 5 years, and I was left with 98 remaining stocks. While I love looking through dividend stocks as much as the next guy, 98 stocks is still far too many to review one by one, so the last filter I added was requiring those remaining stocks to also outperform the S&P 500 over the past 10 years to further narrow down the list. Doing so brought me down to a more manageable 27 stocks, or just 10% of the original list, which is where I began my research. After crunching the numbers and finding the winners, let's see who comes out on top. First up on this week's list is one of the more well-rounded stocks you're going to find. This week's leader in dividend yield is Lockheed Martin, stock ticker LMT. Lockheed Martin is a quarterly payer in the industrial sector, paying $12.60 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 2.83%. Lockheed Martin's been paying and growing its dividend over the last 21 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 7.73%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 8.45%, and a payout ratio of 43.29%. At the time of recording, Lockheed Martin was trading 12.48% off of its 52-week high, and Lockheed Martin has an ex-dividend date of November 30th with a payout date of December 29th. Lastly, a single $10,000 investment into Lockheed Martin 10 years ago while only reinvesting the money they gave you in return would have brought back $42,522.94, which is a 15.57% year-over-year return rate, compared to the S&P bringing back $30,164.53, which results in a difference of $12,358.41 over the past 10 years. This next company has been paying a dividend since 1937 and has grown that dividend every year since 1973.
Damn!
That company is none other than S&P Global, stock ticker SPGI. SPGI is a quarterly payer in the financial sector, paying $3.60 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 0.88%. SPGI has been paying and growing its dividend over the last 50 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 11.23%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 13.2%, and a payout ratio of 25%. At the time of recording, S&P Global was trading 4.79% off of its 52-week high. S&P Global has an ex-dividend date of November 27th with a payout date of December 12th, and a single $10,000 investment into SPGI 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $62,466.62, which is a 20.1% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P bringing back that $30,164.53, resulting in a difference of $32,302.09 on the side of SPGI. Now feel free to skip this next section if you hate getting raises over 20% year over year. For those of you remaining, this week's stock with some very impressive dividend growth rates is UFP Industries, stock ticker UFPI. UFPI is a quarterly payer in the industrial sector, paying $1.20 per share per year, with a forward dividend yield of 1.09%. UFPI has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 11 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 22.23%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 24.58%, and a payout ratio of just 15.14%. At the time of recording, UFP Industries was trading 3.1% off of its 52-week high and has an ex-dividend date of November 30th with a payout date of December 15th. And checking out that $10,000 investment into UFPI 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then, that would have brought back $71,896.46, which is a 21.8% year-over-year return rate, compared again to the S&P bringing back that $30,164.53, which is a difference of $41,731.93 over the past 10 years. Now, I regret to inform you that we're now down to the last 2 stocks in today's video.
Oh man.
If you're enjoying this content, make sure you do your due diligence on that like button to help me continue to grow the channel, and click that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I drop new content. All right, now let's get to these last two stocks. The returns on this next stock sound too good to be true. This week's stock with the best 10-year returns is Lind, stock ticker LIN. Lind is a quarterly payer in the material sector, paying $5.10 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.25%. LIN's been paying and growing their dividend over the last 30 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 9.9%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 8.9%, and a payout ratio of 36.25%. At the time of recording, Lind was trading 0.78% off of their 52-week high. They have an ex-dividend date of December 1st with a payout date of December 18th, and a $10,000 investment into Lind 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back a massive $177,672.85. This is a 33.33% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P bringing back that $30,164.53. This results in a remarkable difference of $147,508.32 on just 10K just 10 years ago.
That's unbelievable.
And for all you bargain hunters out there, this one is for you. This week's stock that could be at an attractive buying price is CRA International, stock ticker CRAI. CRAI is a quarterly payer in the industrial sector, paying $1.68 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.78%. CRAI has been paying and growing their dividend over the last 7 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 16.11%. A 5-year dividend growth rate of 16.2%, and a payout ratio of 28.63%. At the time of recording, CRA International was trading 26.3% off of their 52-week high. They have an ex-dividend date of November 27th and a payout date of December 8th, and a $10,000 investment into CRAI 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have brought back $57,599.63, which is a 19.13% year-over-year return rate. Compared to the S&P bringing back that $30,164.53, this makes a difference of $27,435.10 over the past 10 years. In today's video, I was able to show you 5 different dividend stocks that are the best of the best. These stocks not only come with a dividend streak of at least 7 years, but they've also outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 10 years and have an ex-dividend date of this coming week.
This guy's brilliant.
Don't forget to use the comment section down below to let me know if any of these stocks piqued your interest. And according to your watch history, this is the video you're going to want to see next. But until next time, see you.